Wild and crazy reports for Spider-Man Brand New Day, you guys. Apparently, the Hulk has a direct connection to Peter Parker, and Peter finds out, and it could be all kinds of bad. But not only that, you guys, we got new castings for Spider-Man Brand New Day. Marvin Jones III, which is really exciting. Also, the Disney Plus subscription is now increasing. What is going on? I mean, people are already broke. Disney, don't do this. And also, Shane Black is hyping up Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom in Avengers Doomsday. How exciting. If you guys don't know who Shane Black is, he directed Iron Man 3. Now, let's talk about the meat and the potatoes. Now, this rumor, this report, I'm taking this with a grain of salt. You got to take it with a grain of salt. Now, apparently, in the first Avengers film, right, when Hulk was full savage in New York fighting the Chitauri, going absolute batshit bonkers, killing people, apparently, he killed Peter's parents. And that will be revealed in Spider-Man Brand New Day. And that will be a motive of Peter to go after Bruce and Hulk. I don't believe this one bit, and I hate it. I think it's stupid. I don't want to know anything about Peter's parents. I don't care to know anything about Peter's parents. Yeah, sure, if you were going to tie it into like an Uncle Ben, maybe Uncle Ben was killed during the events in the first Avengers film by Hulk. And if you were going to play that element of it, I would have had Aunt May absolutely despise and hate heroes. That would have made a very moral complex relationship between Peter and Aunt May, especially when she finds out that he is Spider-Man at the end of Homecoming. That's when it could have worked. But to dive deep into Peter's parents, I think is ultimately stupid. That's why I said I'm taking this with a grain of salt. I do not care about Peter's parents. We don't. I mean, come on now. We're way past that. We're way past that. So I'm hoping this turns out to be a false narrative and they actually do not use that, because obviously they're changing the story with Peter's parents. But like I said, Peter's parents have never really been interesting. You know what I mean? Like, they just haven't. I don't know. Yeah, they were CI operatives, you know, in some kind of, you know, iteration, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. But other than that, like if they were going to do something like that, like I said, maybe Uncle Ben. Maybe Uncle Ben would have been the route to go, but to dive deep into Peter's parents, I just think it's not a good idea. He ultimately never even mentioned his parents in, you know, his tenure in the MCU. It's always been Uncle Ben and Aunt May. He has never, I don't think he's ever mentioned his real parents in his entire duration of the MCU, dating to Civil War all the way to, you know, Spider-Man No Way Home. Not once. They're irrelevant. We're moving past that. So, take it with a grain of salt. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about this wild and crazy report about the Hulk killing Peter's parents during the events of the first Avengers film. Now, you guys, casting announcements. Marvin Jones III is officially being cast as Tombstone. Perfect casting. This goes along like the most perfect casting, like a Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, a Ryan Reynolds as a Deadpool, a Patrick Stewart as, you know, Charles Xavier. Absolute perfect. And I'm seeing all these clips online of Marvin Jones III. I don't know what show it is, but he's doing all kinds of racial slurs. It is absolutely hilarious. If you guys know what show, you know, he's throwing out making fun of a whole bunch of black people, I don't know what show that is, but it is absolutely hilarious. I find that shit to be so entertaining. I'm like, oh my God, this guy is so perfect as Tombstone. I cannot wait to see how he's going to portray it. But is Spider-Man Brand New Day feeling a little bit overstuffed? Honest thoughts and opinions, you guys. Think about it. We have so many people already in this film. And you think, Tombstone now, Mary Jane, Ned, you have Sadie Sink's character, you have Tremel Tillman, whoever he's playing, Scorpion, Yelena, Punisher, Hulk. There's a lot of people in this, a lot of people. So I'm hoping that, you know, they're able to fight to figure out a cohesive story where these characters don't feel like, you know, to service the plot for a brief second. You know what I mean? Because I want to see Tombstone. I want to see Tombstone. He's important. He's a crime boss in New York City. I mean, not as big as, you know, the Kingpin, but he's up there. So I hope that they give him actually something to do, and this isn't just a one and done situation for Tombstone. We got it. I mean, come on, that's Tombstone. We actually eventually got to get Hammerhead, right? That would be really interesting to me if they did introduce Hammerhead. Hilarious. But moving on to the next topic, you guys. Disney Plus is now increasing their prices starting October 21st. The ad-supported tier will be from $9.99 to now $11.99 per month, and the ad-free tier is shooting up from $15.99 to $18.99 a month. That is absolutely wild. That's the 5th increase since its launch. More than double than what it cost 6 years ago. Why? Now, I know Disney stock probably dropped a bunch because of the whole Jimmy Kimmel thing, and they're taking it out on us. That's ultimately what it feels like. Let me increase you guys' subscription a month. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, I have the ad tier, you know, because I don't mind commercials. I go on my phone, do the commercials, cool, whatever, you know what I mean? But $11.99, dude, like, you guys are going crazy. And then hopefully, you know, Netflix is not in the same boat. Because as far, like, I have the ad tier for Netflix, so I get all the commercials. And there's certain movies I can't even watch that Sony has exclusively deals with Netflix. Like, I can't watch anything they decide to drop on Netflix. Absolutely wild to me. I would have to, you know, go above my recent membership to the next tier to watch those films. If I pay for the subscription, just give me the goddamn subscription. It makes no sense. Honestly, I just don't get it. It makes zero sense whatsoever. Now, you guys, Cosmic Circus has been dropping some news. This one's interesting. Hulk is reportedly more terrifying than ever in Spider-Man Brand New Day and in Doomsday. It might even kill a person. So we're getting full-blown savage Hulk in this film, it sounds like. Like, where Bruce is unable to control a single ounce of him. And I am hoping that is true. I am hoping he is so incredibly unstoppable. They need to bring out every brute force like the Sentry to stop him. Just like they did in, you know, World War Hulk, which is reportedly still in early development. And I hope we do get that film, because that would be a movie everybody would want to see. I mean, it's not going to be, you know, directly at like the comic books, you know, which I love so much, but that would be awesome. Sentry going toe-to-toe with Hulk, the only person on the planet to go toe-to-toe with the Hulk. That would be super awesome to see. Now, moving on, you guys, to the next topic. Shane Black talks Robert Downey Jr.'s Dr. Doom, and this is what he had to say. Robert Downey Jr.'s Dr. Doom is going to be single-handedly. This one's interesting. This one is interesting. Reinvigorate the entire comic book movie industry. It seemed like, at first, cynical. A cynical idea. But it's going to work. It's really going to work. Now, Shane Black has a history with Robert Downey Jr. They worked on together, you know, Iron Man 3. I don't know if Shane Black has seen any kind of particular footage, sequences from Doomsday. No idea. But if Shane Black is really praising Doom, then we are all in for a treat. Now, no doubt in my mind that Downey's going to deliver an absolute stellar performance as Victor Von Doom for, you know, this ending of an era or an ending of a saga to wrap up the multiverse. He's going to deliver probably the most hands-on, the most raw, terrifying performances we've ever seen from a comic book villain. I guarantee you it's going to be on the level of a Heath Ledger. And you guys heard it here first. No way in hell. Downey understands the importance of Iron Man and Tony Stark. And taking on something like Doom, he understands the importance of this character. And he fully understands where the state of these Marvel films are. They're not the massive juggernaut films that they once were. So he knows he has to bring his A game plus more. And that's important. And that's something that us fans should truly realize, that Downey absolutely understands the assignment. He's studying for the assignment. He's made his notes. And he's going to deliver something we have yet to see before. And there hasn't been a great Dr. Doom performance at all. So it's not like he's coming off the heels of something. He's creating something new, something fresh, and something we've never seen before. So Shane Black praising Downey's Dr. Doom, I'm not surprised whatsoever, you guys. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about today's topics in today's video. What do you guys think about this wild rumor of the Incredible Hulk being responsible for Spider-Man's parents' death? Let me know what you guys think about Disney Plus increasing their subscriptions next month. How you guys feel about that? And let me know what you guys think about the casting news as Marvin Jones III for Tombstone in Spider-Man Brand New Day. Honest thoughts and opinions, let me hear it in the comments down below. And of course, thank you guys for taking time out of your day for watching SeaWorld Productions. Peace.